We're back, you know what I mean, with more Elden Ring videos or Elden Ring related videos. Let's just put it this way. This has been recommended by Ocular God ages ago. Thanks very much for recommending, man. It's a video by a guy called Max0r. I say it's a big channel. It's called An Incorrect Summary of Elden Ring, the Moon and the Stars. So yeah, let's just jump into it. It's 27 minutes long. I have no idea what this is about, you know, but it's gonna be something different than because so far we've done Vati videos. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this has to offer. I have finished the DLC, and yeah, I feel like I've still missed out on a lot, on a lot, you know, from the story. So maybe this is gonna shed a bit of light on that. Let's just jump into it and see.
Guys, welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. Elden Ring, or as I like to call it, Boomer Band, is a fun new hack and slash
What the fuck?
Crash My Car, developed by Epic Games director Hideo Miyazaki with the express purpose of inflicting pain upon the Gaijin. In
Bro,
this adventure,
whoa.
you play as the famous video game's protagonist Elden John as he undergoes many
There's a lot of things happening here.
quest to fight the entire Catholic Church and kill God. This game is a little difficult. You could call it the Dark Souls of Skyrim. As such, many challenges await the player, and most of it is the work of Satan, as is every game made by the Japanese. Spanning a gigantic world slightly larger than Africa, we will find many secrets, uncover many attractions, and slay the entire cast of the Bible. I've always liked that book. My favorite part was the genocide.
Okay. My man has editing skills. What is happening? Help me. Okay.
So boot up the game and silly me. I forgot to unplug the keyboard so my controller can work. Now I'm free to make my character. Our journey begins inside of the Microsoft PowerPoint, the quality of which being so dubious that it resurrects you from the dead. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Of course, this is a
Guys, hold on a second. I just want to say right off the bat, this guy puts a lot of fucking editing in his videos. Fair play to him. Fair fucking play to him, you know what I mean? Okay, this is gonna be kind of like a gag review or something. I can already see he has this like satiric approach. Yeah, definitely something new, completely different than Vati videos, which are more serious and stoic. Let's just go. So far, I like it. It just feels like the pacing is a bit too much, too fast, but let's just go.
Fuck back to our tutorial, which is a whole lot of fun. You know, just making friends, influencing people, and providing intuitive solutions to the issue of life. And with that problem sorted, it's time to take the elevator so we can accomplish the impossible and go outside. Welcome everyone to Limgrave, land of trees, laborious bears upon the trees, and this white person.
Honest, if you're lost, how about you start by finding some bitches? Stupid weeaboo wearing ass. When's the last time you took a shower with your dirty helmet wearing ass? With your weird ass cargo shorts your mama gave you? Look, what I'm trying to say is, your fit is mid, and you get 0 bitches. Fuck out of my sight before I gotta look at those stank-ass vans again.
As per the words of our friendly associate, we proceed towards the castle in search of some bitches. In Dark Souls, we sought after the Dark Soul, and in Bloodborne, we tried to escape Britain. But for Elden Ring, our objective is to get the hose. This is a game mechanic. You cannot level up until you get a girl boss. So with nothing else to do, I guess we'll have to fight this tutorial boss. He's a little like... This tutorial is on how to flee in fear and use geometry. Proceeding to the next batch of enemies, we must forsake the in favor of the stealthy techniques of video game protagonist Rigid Danger Mighty Jungle Noodle.
Bro, this...
They form a violence committee.
He has this Hollywood trailer vibe.
Try finger. But hold.
Sup, bitch?
What the fuck?
My name is Melatonin, and if I may inquire, sir, I am in need of a worked-up white boy who can twist it down sexual style, so that I may make him goated with the sauce.
Okay.
No cap. All we have to do now is kill every demigod on the planet.
Every what?
I'm glad you asked. Long ago, this land was ruled by the great Queen Marinara, who pissed off God so badly that he left the fucking universe. Now her power, the Amazon gift card, is shattered, and her athletic scion is holding a contest to so you can die the least.
So God comes back when I kill them?
No, but you get to keep the gift card. These are the faces of evil, who have all claimed a shard of the card. Some seek glory, others redemption, and one is just really attracted to his younger brother.
Wait, what the fuck?
And after countless weekends at university, the tarnished warriors are called upon to rise from their tilted towers and achieve one final victory royale. Jake Paul, bastard of the Badlands, the ever-wet skelly sleeper, the crazy caca consumer, and least of all, you, tarnished warrior.
Is there one down?
Great, I'll send you to my dimensional pocket.
I see. Cool.
Metaverse.
Welcome to the Round Table Hold, a place to rest, make purchases, and converse with the homeless.
I swear.
Do you sell magic? You know what? I'm just gonna go over here now. I'm in hell.
Fucking
now,
deal, huh?
Comprehensible friends, we could begin with the blacksmith, but he's a little busy right now. So that only leaves one more person, Fia, the deathbed companion. Unique
I
among
swear,
all
man.
women, including my mother, for offering to hug me. Of course, I do accept for gameplay reasons, but what I wasn't aware of was that this one action permanently
This is
debuffed
so
my
wrong.
health, and I forgot to turn it off. For
This
the
is so
entire
wrong,
game,
boys.
the effect looks like this, and with that, I've reached my limit for human interaction, so it's time to head back.
Oh my goodness,
Jesus,
this guy
to
doesn't
Silver
rest.
Castle, where we can find the first demigod on our list of all people. Our
This
approach
castle is
begins by
huge, by the way.
overthrowing the gate. Our approach begins with a battle against the lag beast, but honestly, after that, the level is pretty easy. All
Gangster
right,
edition.
Finally, a cutscene.
Foul tarnished.
God damn it!
In search of the hose.
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, I hate women.
Bro, thanks for
Just like
recommending
you,
this, by the way.
I am also homophobic. And you are looking pretty gay right now. Hey guys, it's me, Max0r. Welcome to the first boss. Yeah, he's a little bit dumb. Margaret Thatcher is a very strong, very agile, and very interesting boss. Essentially, his purpose is telling you to fuck off and come back later, preferably when your bones are defragmented from the ass whooping. He combines delayed attacks, crazy combos, and eventually the Hammer of God, just like the real Margaret Thatcher when she hammered English oppression into the once peaceful streets of Derry. So I think I'm gonna take the hint and leave. Fortunately for us, young Sheldon Ring is a game with all kinds of activities to prepare and unwind. You know, like killing the fucking
Bro,
dragon,
this is
which
funny,
for some
I
reason
swear.
is easier, just not too much easier.
How long did it take you to edit this, my man?
Now disgraced loser baby resigns himself to living in the woods. That way he can exist peacefully among the giant bears and whatever that is.
Greetings, traveler. I am the Pitbull of the woods. Have you seen any orphanages nearby?
Why are you asking me that?
Full of the woods.
Legend has it that at the edge of these woods, there's a well containing the tastiest children.
Okay.
Go
Look at
there,
the Dio writing,
and I
the
will give
Jojo
you
writing.
the of your choice.
Okay, this might seem bad, but I know a good deal when I see one. Unfortunately, I am blind. Hey guys, it's Max0r here. Welcome to fucking Space Mountain. I hope you like being trapped in Smurf Valhalla because these fuckers don't play around. So to keep things short, this forest is watched over by the spirit of a gentle stag, and my immediate impulse is to kill it. This necessitates
Never
lighting 8
fought with
fires
him.
scattered throughout the sacred grove, or more accurately, sprinting between them while enduring the trials of free acupuncture.
On my next
Markiplier
playthrough, I think I'm gonna do
That
this.
is not a sentence I thought was possible, but then again, we do have sentient lightning and Mr. Krabs. So after lighting the fires at the expense of my life, we devour the necessary peyote to enter the spirit cave. And as it
I
turns
think I'm
out,
gonna play
peyote is
Dark
back from the
Souls
woods.
3 next, boys.
I like this fight. He shows me how bad I am at the video game and reenacts my trips to the horse race in 2006. Overall, it is a riveting and accurate portrayal of how fun it is to kill innocent forest animals. 10 out of PETA. You
Crazy.
don't even get anything from killing him, just the guilt.
Ah, fuck.
So after exiting the hell that is Quebec, we head across Limgrave to the Weeping Peninsula, called as such for its tendency to rain and also the race war. But before we get into that, we've got a few tasks to do, just like Among Us. These include fighting the sapient tree, uncovering chests that accidentally teleport me to the end of the game, and also the
What?
bell, which may or may not cause hearing damage when you get close enough. It even contains the rarest of all loot, a woman who tells us the tale of Castle Morn, a fortress that made the grievous mistake
that
of putting
Paimon
Fur
from
Fest
Genshin?
2022 in their
Imp.
local Hilton. Except these are
Was
not
her?
costumes. My brother in Christ, they are misbegotten chimera, and you're going to die. So as can be expected, they massacred everyone and started a county-sized race war, and now they're sending me to clean up their human corpse ball pit. Fortunately, just like all issues in life, this one is fixed with a
Oh
massacre.
my,
They haven't
this
invented
guy
war
does not
crimes yet.
exist.
I like
Oh, information overload.
this level actually. It's pretty short, just like this video. My favorite detail is that they gave crack to an orangutan. Oh boy, it's more animal cruelty. We're climbing back into Harambe's cage and there is no gun. You know, when he isn't converting my bones to sand, this fight is actually easy, mainly because his health is the size of my prefrontal cortex. But even still, I had a great time reenacting the murders I did 2 years ago. And just like this fight, I will not face the consequences. Enjoy this while you
You
can,
would use
because
that sword midway.
because we've got a few more people to talk to, such as D, a man who gives us a fair warning about the dangers ahead.
The village here has been touched by death.
Thanks, as well as speaking to the sentient jar, which you may find strange, but really we are all containers for
Strange.
suicidal thoughts. So after quelling his, our new friend Jar Jar Binks tells us to head east to an industrious land known as
Jar Jar
Indiana.
Binks.
You know, it seems like we're going a little
Gary,
off the
Indiana.
beaten path with this one, but I'm pretty confident. After all, how bad can it possibly be? What the fuck is that? Oh no. Oh god. Let's go back to the castle. This time I think I'll walk all the way back to Margit. Hey guys, it's Max0r here. Welcome back to the Let's Play. And on this episode, Margit is still hard and a bit distrustful. One might say suspicious. We need to eject him. Margit, more like Marge Simpson. Even with better gear, this is a fight that demands, among other things, awareness and patience. Emphasis on the patience. But most importantly, this fight requires experience. Experience gained through fighting zoo animals, dragons, and even Canadians to squeeze out the narrowest of victories. Just to watch out for the hammer.
Fighting.
Really glad we could beat the first boss up 9 minutes into the video. Welcome everyone to Stormvale Castle.
Fighting Margit after Panther Tratan was just so easy. So easy. Every boss felt just so easy after him.
Only one of which is correct. So instead, we take the side route across the wall, past the knife birds, and into a Chinese chemical factory. So after cracking open a cold with the boys, we ascend the political compass until I have authority over life and death, which coincidentally leads us to the castle grounds. And I didn't know they made Irish birds. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the clamp of my
those
ass
pops.
keeps screaming going. All right, it looks like we're finally making some progress. All we have to do now is get through the He's quite the handyman, knows how to work with his hands. You could say he's quite the handful. Better use this door to keep him at arm's length. I'm very funny, by the way. Stay tuned for more laughs and gags on The Big Bang Theory, Sundays on NBC. I'm sorry, Odie, but I could not stop myself. After all, it was a Monday. And I hate Mondays. Pizza delivery for Garfield?
It's called lasagna. Pizza Hut really ought to work on serving giant castles.
I work for Domino's.
Then it sounds like you could use a bit of a hand, you know, with making the pizzas. I command you to laugh. Do you know what I've gone through?
I need a break from him, man. I need a break. I command you to laugh.
to make that joke.
In this battle against Godric the Minecrafted, we put our patience to the ultimate test as Grandpa pilots his
Godric the Minecrafted, really?
straight into the housing market. Much like his titular cat, Godric is a fucking gremlin who attained his abilities by entering Friedrich Fastbear's Mega Pissplex in the year of our Luigi 1987 and then sewed the children therein to his wacky animatronic suit. They call him William Grafton, but besides that, his coordination is subpar since he has to migrate a mosh pit to attack you, and it's quite excessive. Godric holds all of his attacks until the heat death of the universe, which means you have to
bring to life that imagination
carefully, and that's pretty difficult when he's shaped like a four-dimensional object. I'm finding it pretty hard to keep track of him. He seems to morph around when so we fight him slowly and with attrition, like the
What the fuck was that?
Slicing and dying until eventually reaching
the guy's a master. I'm gonna have to read the comment section about this man.
I guess he didn't need a hand. So to overcome the taxes on his 401k, Godric decides to order a bad dragon to release his inner Todd Howard's The Skyrim.
Finally, I have the power to cook all the lasagna I want.
Welcome to phase 2, bitch.
You're going in for you stupid monkey.
I wonder if he's gonna cover all the bosses. I don't think so in this video.
This is the best game ever made.
It is. Harry Potter and the Audacity of this bitch.
My favorite location. There's really nothing else like it in the realm of physical science. Speaking of which, it's been at least 3 seconds since a homeless guy yelled at me. Let's fix that without going to Los Angeles.
Hey, people.
Oh god.
It is I.
Physical science, and he was hammering down on the anvil.
Highest among all Reddit.
That's not saying much.
Did you know Renala of a full moon resides?
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's just talk to this is worse. Let's come back to that eventually. Oh, I guess I'm stuck here. Congratulations, we've made it past the first demigod out of 6.5. I'm sure his subjects will remember him fondly. Remember all those adventures we had together, all those places we've been. That was 10% of the map. I'll probably finish these videos in a nursing home. This is the rest of the game, and wow. I better call Gandalf for that shit because we've got a ways to walk. Welcome everyone to Ligma of the Lakes, the largest swamp that Miyazaki was allowed to build. 30,000 men have already died, and on today's episode, we will be heading to the second demigod on my list of political dissidents. Renala of the Red Lobster, Queen of Caria, for at least the next 10 minutes, resides in the magical academy of Malaysia Lucario. And to get there, we need to head across a biological minefield known informally as the Crustacean Nation. It is here that we face our greatest challenge, the fucking shrimp. I'm starting to think that
I'll be honest with you guys, you're a nightmare. A nightmare to deal with.
And get completely sidetracked until I end up
Hate
fucking
them.
Lipton. But,
And the range is so long.
Side content. You could say that we don't have the time to hang out. Just know that you can find this area by Google searching Elden Ring Albania. This one is for all my baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm lurking and I'm stalking when you least expect. So after heading through the ruins of my marriage and killing the white people, we make it to the Hogwarts, only to find that the way is blocked by a mysterious seal. And next to it lies a map which leads straight to the key. Their security is dog shit. This puzzle should be pretty easy. All we have to do is get past the dragon that's waiting there. This game has a lot of dragons in it, so I'm going to keep a count. Just know that it doesn't get easier. So now that we've broken into magical racism land, it's time
I'll be
to
honest with you, it looks so good.
Angel Mind Freak in one of the most pretty good-ish dungeons of the game, featuring brand new challenges and enemies such as the Spastic Child, this man 30 times in a row, and a homeless guy who helps me extract the blood from my body. Raging Lucario is a fairly linear dungeon with some rather unusual architecture. Now, I'm no interior designer, but why is the entrance to the school a graveyard? Is this America? Anyways, we drive past Ohio as quickly as possible until we end up near the lecture hall. Singular. There is only one in the entire school. I guess they just do it on Zoom. And for today's lecture, what is the dog doing?
Eat this fucking Fjordlands. The wolf, the red wolf.
The answer is stabbing me. This is one hecking speederino doggo who is frankly an insult to every wizard in the school. Their valedictorian eats his own shit. The gimmick for this charming pupper is that he combines beast-like aggression with powerful magical attacks, but none was so devastating as when he corrupted my drive, which destroyed this video. The last minute of footage was reconstructed from memory, but besides that, his moveset is varied and intense, requiring expert evasion or just a lot of healing. It really is a shame that his health bar is the size of an amoeba. I guess my weapon's just covered in chocolate. Wow, this is just like my favorite show, Family Guy. So before we take the 30-second walk to the next boss, I acquire some fat drip so I may no longer appear fatherless. Now on our search for a classroom that can't be raided, we head up the stairs to experience bowling in VR. And after learning how to phase through oncoming traffic, we become sidetracked again as I am teleported straight to the Turtle Pope, who wants to sell me things. His existence isn't explained, and I don't want it to be. Only horror lurks behind that stare. Let's move on to something less disturbing. I can't believe I went to college without once seeing Ben Shapiro. I said less disturbing.
What is up, guys, and welcome to episode 391 of my Minecraft Let's Play.
This is a preschool, ma'am.
Today we're going to be messaging my underage fans on the internet.
Oh boy. Welcome one and holocaust to Child Slaughterfest 2002-2s. That's right, this is an American school after all. And in this battle, we are going to be teaching these kids the harsh realities of the hood. Now, I know what you're going to say, and hopefully it's not a police report. Max0r, this fight looks kind of easy, like taking candy from a baby if the candy was there still.
The beginning one I played.
This is accurate. In fact, all you have to do is find the correct one to turn inside out, at which point Renala basically lets you go to town. The reason for this is that we aren't fighting a demigod. This is the demigod's ex-wife, who was dumped after she gave birth to 30 of herself. To some extent I can understand, but goddamn that child support. Kinda feel like I'm doing him a favor.
Good evening, Twitter. This is your boy, Eat That Pussy 445.
What the fuck?
And about like 30 to 45 minutes ago, I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard that I can't even feel my left leg. My left leg has been totally numb. And my dick has...
I guess there's a phase 2.
Still easy. I think Renala was the easiest boss. Easiest boss. If you get close,
it's still easy. 4 Dark
it is.
Which means the challenge is getting anywhere close to her. This fight is essentially Dark Susquindlin if he/them were a good boss, using a vast array of magic, other bosses, and the power of Goku to socially distance your skull from your neck. But even still, it's very manageable if you have any semblance of patience. My editing might tell you something about how I did. 70% of this fight is waiting for my turn. It's like I'm trying to stab Julius Caesar.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so we can take this video to the moon.
So after sufficient damage is dealt, we find out that her second phase has a second phase and its other bosses, including, of course, this bastard again and the actual straight-up pack of wolves. Just make sure that you don't die, otherwise it's
so quick, guys.
Needless to say, this fight is a visual and gameplay feast, and by that I
mean
it does not end. The divorce may have hit hard, but it is hitting me harder, so let's do to her life what her husband did to the
oh my god.
Oh, there goes the camera.
You are going
I fucking hate this place.
What?
It's making me want to minimize the amount of air I breathe.
Greetings again, Tarnish.
Yeah, okay.
What knowledge do you seek that brings you to my domain?
Okay, so I've been to Red Lobster once already. Where do I go next?
Candlelit.
What?
You must continue your adventure in Candlelit. Is that a problem?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong with Candlelit. Hey guys, Needs Mix Therapy here. Today we're going to be playing in a...
Needs Mix Therapy.
Welcome to Candlelit. It's basically made of German bedtime stories. Who can forget such legendary tales as Der Vogel, Der Bachpfeifengesicht, and most terrifying of all,
oh my goodness.
I'm sorry if you speak German, by the way. That's gotta be my least favorite disability. And on today's episode of Amnesia The Dark Descent, we are invited to a festival and slumber party where the sleep is permanent, all for a chance to face off against the third demigod on my Club Penguin friends list. Star Scourge Radad, captain of the hospice, resides within the walls of Redmane Castle.
This
So
guy is a
wherever
fucking
here, he
genius.
throws a party to see who can keep their limbs the longest. The price of admission is
He's
just
mad. I even forgot I'm reacting.
sometimes life is just a Bulgarian and you are an unstolen car. So we ride vaguely.
Why was the Bulgarian with the fucking
horrifying creatures beyond the reach of
mask on the face and with a shotgun in the hand?
Dungeon. The other kids laughed at me. They called me
He's
Jizzy
being
Jason,
biased.
but now it is I who is laughing at them. Oh, cool! It's another dragon, and this one is quite the special encounter because we.
Oh yeah, he'll motherfucker.
Aquarium. He can't really touch anything, otherwise he decouples his existence. Hey, what's up, guys? Max0r here, and today we're gonna be gaming on the moon because that's what this shit feels like. In fact, I heard you like dragons so much that I made an entire part of the map called Dragon Barrow, and I filled it with, you guessed it, an obscene quantity of dragons. Because truly, we have not found enough of them. I don't want to be here anymore. Let's put this in the future episode.
No way.
So far, we've
So many
seen a lot of
dragons.
traumatizing things, enough to give half of all American politicians cardiac arrest. But I've been saving the best for last, and by best, I mean the most evil game design ever conceptualized. The Swamp of Aeonia lies just within the center of Candlelit and contains enough AIDS to make Ronald Reagan sweat. This region, and pretty much all of Candlelit, but mostly this fucking abomination, is infested with scarlet rot, which is like poison if it was made of radium. And get this, it's spreading. You can't even use a horse to bypass the radiation because an NPC just invades you in the middle of the swamp. It's like I can hear the dulcet tones of the game director laughing at me. For your crimes, I am sending you to the moon.
What was Millicent using? That looked like Malenia's sword skill. Interesting. Well, that just wild strikes.
This is the only thing here that can't kill me. His moveset is so simple, it's Amish accessible. You could build a barn around him in the time it takes for him to do damage. This boss would be better with a second phase, one where he whips out his lightning cock and pulverizes me until I'm gravel. But you know, that's just a theory.
His second phase was.
Thanks for watching. Also, he drops his ketamine needle, which I will now put to very good use. You're a horse, right? We're in Redmane Castle now. This
Alright, I thought it's finished.
Because I think the devs realize that Candlelit is the actual level. Do you even know how many dogs were euthanized
Bro,
on the way here? Don't worry,
his
you aren't
pen on this
missing
is
anything
mad.
unless you're a big fan of cats, such as life on the Serengeti. So, welcome to the Festival of Ramadan. There are 2 attendants in total, and one of them is this guy.
Hello again, Tarnished. How was your journey down the well?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just passionate about my cuisine. Speaking of which, did you ever find those children I talked about?
Welcome one and all cost to Child Slaughterfest 2022. No.
Shame.
You know what? Maybe the jar will be a bit up. Okay, never mind. So in a stroke of obscene luck,
Oh
we
my
find a mostly
God.
sane person who tells us via YouTube Rewind that Radon is not here. Technically. You see, this castle is his euthanasia clinic, and we are going to pull the plug. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I have to charge my switch.
Oh, so pissed off when I was in Redmane Castle the second time and I couldn't fight Radon. I had to do a few bits.
His mind was eaten by the scarlet rot, but this man is literally too angry to die, and we are attempt number 500 to kill him. So, I'm liking these odds. I'm just built differently. Very Will Smith-friendly. Let's, go start the mercy killing. And, why is he so far away? Are those summon signs?
It was horrible. First time I defeated him with the summons.
RPG where I roleplay as the victim, and today we're doing one of the best fights in all the video games. Starscourge Radon is a big, buff, absolute unit of a boss whose only instinct is recycling your flesh back into the ecosystem. But you are not alone in this battle. There is no limit on how many people you can summon, and if they die, then you can just do it again. I'm sure they won't mind. I have essentially converted the game into an RTS. Gonna fight Raid Boss Radon in World of Employee Harassment. Now, you can fight him alone as a real gamer, but why would you? This is a goddamn festival, and I will not be having sex by myself. Before you can even reach him, Radon is sniping your ass with the accuracy of my opinions on the internet and firing a frankly suspicious amount of arrows from God. If you want to exercise the privilege of fighting him, you have to earn it, and that is the easy part. Even with summons, you need to pay full attention to his moveset, as his attacks swing wider than American elections and hit harder than a freight train on a semi. Now, you may have already noticed, but that is a comically small horse. It's like I'm looking at Shaquale O'Nale. This is because in addition to being built like a steel mill, Radahn has the power to defy gravity, which constantly gets him into fights with solar bodies. This man is skateboarding a horse and holding back the stars while killing everyone he comes into contact with, and he does it from the hospice. Radahn is an absolute god among Chads, and this fight's intensity lives up to that and then some. And that is just phase 1. Phase 2 starts when he, jumps into the upper atmosphere.
Ah, that was so annoying. I have to say, the weapons, I'm not a big fan of them. I'm not a big fan of his weapons, guys. Nice.
Jesus Christ, he is a thick one.
Was that it? Ah, yeah, that's it.
Oh god, I think my Zodiac just killed itself. This is sure to negatively affect the trout population. Won't someone please think about the
What?
economy?
Bro. Oh, man. I feel like if I was kind of like, I don't know, just talking too much, I felt like this guy's pacing was just so insane that I had to just absorb everything. Like, he's funny, man. He's funny. Of course, I could have paused the video, but fuck that, you know what I mean? That was funny, man. That was funny. You love to see it. I wonder if he does only these kind of videos where he's taking the piss out of, you know, games and whatnot, and or shows or whatever, movies. Interesting. Ah, I think I'm gonna watch a Vati Vidya's video just to balance things out a bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Guys, thanks very much for watching. You know, I appreciate yous. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you're new. You know what I mean? And if you have any recommendations, comment down below and let me know. Yeah, that's it. I hope I'll see you on the next one. Bye.